Right edition, welcome. Let me start with a light joke, okay? Because then we get into the serious stuff and we get depressed. So happy up now, and at the end of it, when you're really good and depressed, watch the show a second time and stop right after the joke. You got all that? Here it comes. The owner of a golf course in Georgia. He was very confused about paying an invoice one day, so he decided to ask his secretary for some mathematical help. He called her into his office and says, y'all graduated from the University of Georgia, and I need some help. If I was to give you $20,000 minus 14%, how much would you take off? She thought for just a moment. She said, everything but my earrings. Okay, now we're going to get into some serious stuff, and here it is. The Prime Minister of Canada recently said this: social media companies, you will be fine. Basically, he said, if you don't say what I tell you to say. That's it, more or less. This thing is unbelievable. If you continue to spread disinformation, who determines that? What is disinformation? Oh boy, the government now also will unveil soon a list of medias deemed reliable under a multi-million-dollar subsidy program, okay? I won't be on the reliable list. Do you think? I mean, freedom of speech, there isn't any in Canada. I mean, this guy, I'm surprised that I'm still here today and the Gestapo hasn't come in to grab me, because a lot of people listen to me. And it's amazing to me, just saying. I mean, if you watch our show one day and there's a big blank space and I'm not in it, there you go. Trudeau, you know, the prime mistake. I mean, 1885, there was an Indian named Poundmaker, and he was convicted of treason. Okay, he did a bunch of bad stuff. He sacked the town and on and on. And now the prime mistake, like he always does, he's apologizing. He said, that was racism. Racism? You had white guys shooting Indians, you had Indians shooting white guys. Somehow that's racism? I'd call that war or something. I don't know what I'd call it, but I wouldn't call it racism. Stupidism, liberalism, but I'm repeating myself again. I mean, this is crazy. 1885, what does he know about that? Man must be judged by the backdrop of his time. You don't know what happened in 1885. What he's really saying is, and continues to say every time he does this, and he does it all of the time, is nobody knows anything except me. All you people from that government, from that era, you're bad. You made mistakes. You screwed up. So I'm going to correct it. Him, an unemployed drama teacher, couldn't organize a one-person barbecue, and he's out doing this all of the time. I am sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry, too, that you're in charge of our country. It's hard to believe that you really are. 1885, get past it. Homosexuality. Here's an ad that was on, and a story. I'm not sure if it was a story or an ad. I think it was an ad well, it is an ad. Erectile dysfunction, don't suffer in silence. And a picture of two men in the National Post newspaper, right? And they've got love in their eyes and so on. I mean, I guess, I don't even know what to say. I'm having a moment. I'm over it now. Here we go. I got lots I'd like to say on that. Fill in the blanks. Do you like that? What would you like to change about that? It's legal, so what you say? What if your kids? It's a national newspaper in a country. An Ontario MPP, they call them different, a member of their legislative association, recently introduced a bill banning protests. The legislation as the speaker deems such protests to be hateful. It has passed first and second reading. There's no definition or means of determining what constitutes hate. This guy is out of Trudeau's book, right? More or less, because hate is how I determine it at the moment. You know, like I hate, I don't know, I hate sauerkraut. So that's bad, I guess. I was going to say I hate liberals. Should I say that? I don't like them much. They're kind of dumb as ducks, just saying. Okay, in Kelowna, British Columbia, probably in terms of colors, it's probably 95% white. And recently there was a picture on their local news station that said, buy Girl Guide cookies. It's a picture of 4 girl guides, nice kids, and one of them was white. Not very representative of the place, and stuff like that always interests me, because every commercial you see on TV has people in it. If you do see a white person, they're mixed with somebody else of a different color. Is that in the playbook of the Liberal playbook, and why is it there? I mean, white folk, I didn't know we were so bad. Are we that bad? Why can't we have our picture taken occasionally too? Just saying. But I did buy some cookies. See ya.